What's good, you guys? Welcome back to our channel. I'm going to be making another cooking video since you guys really liked the other one that I uploaded. I'm going to be making something else today. I'm going to be making arepas. So I got inspired by one of my closest friends, Miguel. He made me crave some. This is my first time making it. So you're going to need some of this yellow corn maíz, or harina, I believe it's called. Yes, so this is my first time making it. Correct me at the bottom if I do anything wrong or if you would do anything different. But I saw a couple recipes and I was craving some. Since we can't go out anywhere, I thought, why not try to make some myself? So I'm gonna be needing some of this. I have 2.5 cups of water here. I have some queso fresco. I'll be making two different kinds. I'll be making chicken ones with queso fresco and lettuce. I have a bunch of lettuce here. And then I'll be making some other ones with chorizo, some black beans. I couldn't find cans, so I got this one instead. And nopales. So two different ones. One with chorizo and then the chicken ones. I'll be making a salsa with it as well. If you'd like to see how I make everything together, please keep on watching. So I already added my 2.5 cups of water in here, and then I poured 4 cups of this. I'm just gonna knead as I go. So the videos that I've seen, they're putting the water in the bowl first and then this cornmeal on top. So I'm just gonna add more as I need to go. I don't want to make any mistakes. So cornmeal is actually even used very frequently in Romanian dishes as well. My family were actually born, they were born in Romania, and then I was born and raised here in Chicago. They use cornmeal for meals called mamaliga, so that's kind of like a porridge that they make using this. So I am familiar with this ingredient, but I've never used it as a masa before, so this is going to be interesting. So this is what the dough is going to end up looking like. We're going to let it rest and sit for a couple of minutes. And until then, I'm going to make my salsa. So this is my suegra's recipe. It calls for 8 to 10 tomatillos. 8 if you have 8 big ones, 10 if they're smaller. She uses 1 garlic clove. I'm going to use 2. A handful of cdragomir. These are already toasted. If they're not, you are going to have to toast them in the comal. And some salt. We're going to let this water boil, and then we're going to throw everything in there. So once it's done boiling, it should look something like this. And then I did put like 2 teaspoons of the water it was boiling in. So now we're gonna start making the arepas. So in this bowl I have a little bit of water. This is for my hands so that the dough doesn't stick. I'm gonna grab about a golf-sized ball. And then kind of like sopes, you wanna pat it in your hands until it comes out to a circle. This part I always struggle doing, but it's okay if it's not a perfect circle. And from what I've heard from other videos, it's all up to preference how thick or thin you want it. So you can even stop here if you like them small and thick. I like them a little bit bigger and thinner. And then we're gonna place them on the comal right over here. So I've decided to pan fry them instead, since I'm using the comal for the nopales. You want to keep them at least 5 to 7 minutes on each side. This is the one that hasn't been flipped yet. You want to flip it when it's golden brown on that side. So I cut some of the nopales in strips. I also have some just kind of cubed up. I'm going to roast those, and then these I'm going to cook with the chorizo. That's the finished salsa that we're going to have to top it with. And then I did boil some chicken so I can shred it. And this, I did boil it in the water that was left from the salsa. So it's gonna add some extra flavor. So now that the arepas are done, I put in the chorizo and nopales. I put in the chorizo first and then the nopales on top. Now I'm gonna cover it with the lid just so that the nopales don't get all slimy. The lid on top is gonna help the slime go away by creating that steam. So we're gonna leave that cook for about 10 minutes or so. So after the chorizo is done, I'm gonna be cooking the chicken in that same chorizo oil that was left behind just to add some flavor. And on top of this, I'm gonna add at least like 2 teaspoons of the salsa just to make it a little bit spicy. But you can add as much to your taste, or you can just leave it alone since the chicken is already seasoned. And then I do have a side of black beans frying away at another pan. Okay guys, so this is how everything turned out. Those are the finished arepas, and then you can just stuff them however you want. I just cut them open while they were warm. The lettuce and queso fresco with the shredded chicken, and then I have my chorizo and nopales over here with some beans, and then the salsa to top it off. Well, I hope you guys enjoy, and if you do recreate it, please tag Amy and I. And if you want to see any other videos, please subscribe and comment down below, like this video. Let us know what else you'd like to see us cook. Thank you so much.